Here's a novel idea. The internet has ruined video games. So you might be wondering what I mean by the internet ruined video games. And I have to ask you, what's the first video game you remember playing? And how do you remember playing it? I know for me, the first game I ever remember really seeing or playing was Sonic Adventure 2 Battle at my friend's house in elementary school. And I remembered that what made it so cool was it was just this vast, expansive world, even though in retrospect they were shitty little levels with bad design, and honestly, I like the game, but it's a mediocre game. All in all, what made a video game good, at least to me when I was first playing them, because I played a lot of adventure games, was the exploring and the sense of grandeur and wonder and what's going to happen next. And the internet's taken that away. So what brought this to my attention is I recently picked up Kingdom Hearts 1.5 HD remake, whatever it is. And, I started playing it, being that I really enjoyed the Kingdom Hearts games when I was younger and they were first coming out. And, I like games and I'm trying to show them to my girlfriend, so I was trying to get her to play the first Kingdom Hearts, and it made me go, I really missed this game. Didn't they remake it? Or have there been any new games? And I found that they made an HD remix for the PS3, and I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna play the fuck out of this. But then I started playing it the way I play a lot of games now, where I go onto the wiki, and I set objectives like, I need to reach level 5 and get this ability, blah blah, etc. It makes it not fun. I'd say what really built this habit for me was the Souls games. Because in Dark Souls, you have no idea what the fuck is going on. I don't know how equipment works. I don't know how anything works. When I was playing Dark Souls, when I was just trying to explore, it was miserable. But then, I went on the wiki and looked up guides, and not guides on where to go, but what equipment was good, what levels do what, and made it so I could play the game. Because, it's a very stat-based game. But I've been playing every game I pick up like that lately. Rather than enjoying the world, I'm setting objectives, and it takes away a lot. And I know I'm not the only one that gets affected by this. So, today I am going to tell you how to avoid this. And it's more than just, don't go on the internet. To completely enjoy a video game in the internet age, here are 4 tips for you. Tip 1. Try not to multitask. Just play the game. Avoid browsing the internet or doing other things while you do it. I know a lot of times I'll listen to music or a podcast while I play a game, especially if it's a game I've played a lot, and it really sucks you out of the atmosphere. Tip 2. Try and set a room where you can be immersed in the game. Try, if you can, turn out the lights, turn up the volume, play at a time where you're not likely to get interrupted, and really let yourself get involved in the game. And I find that really makes it a lot more immersive and thusly a lot more enjoyable. 3. Don't look anything up beforehand. And you might be like, well, I'm not looking things up while I'm playing the game, so it's better. No. Try not to read reviews for the game, try not to spoil anything for yourself. Even if it's a game you've played before, try and re-experience it, because there's definitely things you forgot, and you'd rather experience them again than have a guide tell you. Tip 4, play the game. Appreciate, what it is. I think the best example of this is, like I said, I play very much so through wikis and everything for Dark Souls. So I'm like, I'm going to play, and I'm going to go and get this, I gotta beat this boss, and it makes it so fighting a boss and losing is like, oh, I didn't get the whatever it is, rather than, oh, I wonder what's next. And it sucks the sense of wonder out of it. But, I can then completely skip that if I just play Dark Souls and I'm like, make things up for yourself, don't let other people tell you. If you're playing a game that you've played a lot, make challenges for yourself, but don't do other people's challenges. If you're playing a game that you haven't played a lot, try and really take it in rather than letting other people's opinions enforce your own. And just enjoy the game. The developers worked really hard on it. So, appreciate that. And then, after you've played it enough, beaten it once, twice, however many times you want to play the game, you can enjoy the wiki and whatever. Or maybe there's a point that you really need help, and that's okay, because if a game gets too hard that it's not fun, then what's the point? So, for me, I'm going to try and play Kingdom Hearts HD Final Mix, whatever the fuck it is, as much as I can without a guide. But I know by the end of the game I'm going to need a guide if I want to get Ultima Weapon. But I shouldn't be scouting the whole game out to make Ultima Weapon. I'll do that when I need to. And for now, I just really want to enjoy it. And I think we should all play games that way. Thank you for watching.